Flag football game here in beautiful Dallas, Texas, sponsored by Game Changer.
Yeah, Montreal coming a long way to play this 5v5 matchup. Going to be interesting, too. We got, obviously, the white unis and the blue unis, and off colors, the opposing color as well.
Yeah, so White going to start with the ball here. Quarterback in the gun. Whistle is blown, and here we go. She takes a snap. Quick pass, quicker flag pull there. Just about 3 yards on that pass.
Had to make the quick decision, opted to go over the middle with it too, and Montreal White at times spread everything out offensively, and you saw the 2 streak routes on both ends of the field.
Yeah, teams from all over the place right now as both these teams from Canada on the field. Second down here in this first half. Quarterback takes the snap back, rush on the play. She goes over the middle, another about 2-yard pass right there and a quick flag pull, not much ground gained.
Play so nice, they ran it twice, back-to-back times there, Sam. Same target, same result, couple yards gain. But now you got a little bit of a chunk you got to get for that first.
Yeah, what you're seeing is that quarterback not eligible to run unless she actually accepts a pitch. And we may see something like that change in this game. But for now, she's going right in the gun. Defender going to go right after her. Quick underneath throw. Flag is still alive, and that's going to be a first down White.
Yeah, I mean, a whiff on an attempted grab that time on the flag on the far sideline, and a great job, too, keeping the feet inbounds, tiptoeing down the sideline, first down and more.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times it's that hand placement. Where are your hands? Where are their hips? Got to get that flag, otherwise it's all worth nothing. And White is going to strike first in the first down category.
And that chunk that they got after, too, it set them up almost like, looks like what, that's about 5, 6, 7 yards inside inside that first down marker. So a shorter field to work with the first set of downs.
Under center, the quarterback's going to take it. They're going to fake a pitch in the backfield. And guess what? She kept the flag, gets the throw. No good as that one falls incomplete.
Got herself a little bit too amped up after the avoidance of the sack that time and put a little bit of extra mustard behind the toss that time as it falls incomplete.
Defenders getting right into that backfield very, very quickly. Not a lot of time to think for sure after that ball is snapped.
But you look at the way that Montreal White has performed too. They dumped off 2 small short passes over the middle and they struck big time on the sides. That's where their success looks like it's going. They're trying to feed it to the sidelines too, but got to get the middle watchful eye for on defense.
Quarterback over the middle, about a 4-yard pass right there. That one going to be complete with a quick flag pull.
And Montreal Blue doing a good job with a shorter field behind them now defensively, tightening it up defensively and avoiding any big chunk plays on the yards.
Third down here, and we've seen various teams with varying amounts of success in the short field. Going to be interesting to see what Montreal White will be able to do. Snap is back. She's keeping her flag. She's got time. She can't run. She will find her in the end zone, and White is going to strike first, 6-0, as they get into the end zone.
You better give a tip of your bucket cap to that young lady that time at quarterback. You want to talk about hips that don't lie, Sam. Oh, my goodness, avoiding the flag pull, stepping up, making a big throw in coverage for the first score of this game.
And one of the things you see come into play there is she gets a rush from the defender into the backfield, not able to tuck and go because she didn't receive a pitch. So that's one of the things you'll see some of these teams take on immediately. She takes the snap, she's back, a big rush into the corner, and back again 2 times. That one good for an extra point. Call it 7 as Blue going to take over on offense.
Is there a Manning that was loose somewhere in the Canada region? Look at the IQ of this young lady at QB too, and where she's dumping off these passes. Smart decision making all the way around on that drive.
Absolutely, leading her wide receiver into the corner where that ball is either going out of bounds or into her receiver's hands. Blue taking over here, going to start this one deep in the gun in their own end zone.
Going to need to try to respond against Montreal White.
Throws it out there. She's going to grab about 5 to 7 yards there. Catch is made, and the flag is pulled.
Montreal White said, no, we're going to make sure we get the flags. I'll take both of them on this tackle.
Going to be interesting. Are we going to see both teams kind of take a similar approach as they're coming from the same club?
Canadian-style football, flag football. I dig it, too. I loved what I see from Montreal White's offense. I'm excited to see how Blue responds.
Here we go. The snap is back. She's got a rush. Kept the flag. Goes over the middle. We got a lot of contact. No flag on the play, but we do have a player shook up on that play. And again, we're going to go to a timeout, and we'll be back.
Before your team steps up to the plate, we're here to help you step up your game. Game Changer is the #1 app for youth baseball and softball. Game Changer takes youth sports apps to a whole other level with incredible features like easy-to-use scorekeeping and free live streaming. It's time to retire the old spiral-bound scorebook. With Game Changer, your scorekeeper can quickly enter every play in the game right on a smartphone or tablet. Those plays are automatically translated into over 150 stats, including batting and pitching sprite charts. And after every game, the app generates an article recapping the action, just like you'd find in the sports section of your local newspaper. Best of all, we've made it easy for you and your staff to access all of your stats and information in your Game Changer web portal on a mobile device or desktop. Staying organized throughout the season can be tough. Game Changer gives you team management tools that make scheduling games and practices easy and seamlessly integrate into the calendars of your parents and coaching staff. Plus, enhanced messaging and alerts, photo sharing, and RSVP features keep everyone who needs to know in the know. Game Changer is the first and only app of its kind to offer live streaming. Just mount a smartphone to the backstop and it's game on. Now everyone can follow the action in real time, including an on-screen scoreboard, on a phone, tablet, or even TV, no matter where they are on game day. And if you want to share some game highlights or help players create a recruiting video, our exclusive video clipping feature makes it easy. Fans can also tune in to a live animation of the game to follow the play-by-play. Oh, and one more thing. It's 100% free for you and 100% free of ads for everyone. You leave it all on the field. We put it all in the app. Make the move to Game Changer now. Game Changer. Stream, score, connect.
All right, we're back after that one. A player on the white team getting shook up there. She's going to get taken off to the side of the film. We're going to replay second down here.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, heart's condolences and best of luck to the future health of number 4 for Montreal White, who took a pretty hard shot. She's over there sitting on the sidelines. Obviously, we wish nothing but the best for her.
All right, that one right there going to be good enough for a first down on Blue, as they will start a new set here.
And, I mean, a lot of time to talk things over with the unfortunate play that happened, too, on the injury side of things. But Blue takes advantage of the extra time, come out with a very solid play on offense.
Yeah, out of the gun, they're going to have her run just about a 10-yard in. And she's wide open, makes the catch. Good for a first down for Blue. Deep in the gun, Blue's going to start this one. Back, and the rush is on the way. But the throw out of the backfield is going to go into the grass. No good. Second down coming up soon.
Soared that one a little bit too high over the head of the intended target as it falls incomplete. But I like the first down shot opportunity on the trying to make it a shorter field for the score.
Second down here as White ahead in this one, 7-0, able to score on their first series.
Blue trying to just respond. We might get a Montreal showdown here in Dallas.
Quarterback deep in the gun here. They're going to go a bunch formation right on the line. Here comes the defense. Flag not pulled. Into the end zone it goes. Intercepted as she found Montreal, but just not the right jersey.
And honestly, you saw the way that the secondary played the number 1, too, and she made a number 1 effort that time at corner, and the way that she stopped, stepped up, and cut off the pass from the intended target back corner of that end zone.
You got to give credit to the rusher for the White team as she gets to that quarterback, makes her make that throw way before she's comfortable, and now they're going to have another chance to score here as they start in the gun in their own end zone. Quick throw underneath, 11 with the catch. Flag is pulled, but she's going to grab about 13 right there.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, the way she dances on those sidelines, she does an incredible job once she gets the catch. We've been talking about yak all day, yards after catch. She really magnifies on that one.
Quarterback number 22 getting ready to take. Deep in the gun as she goes back. Ineligible to run. Defender right there. Just shy of the first down as she makes that catch, and the flag is pulled. And I mean, we're talking inches from the line.
And this is a case, too, where you're so confident you can get a first down. The question becomes, do they take a big shot on third now, knowing you can likely get a first down on fourth?
Absolutely. I mean, why not throw it down other than the fact you might throw it to the wrong team? Quarterback's going to start here. Deep in the gun here, and they've got wide receivers wide to the left and the right. Back she goes, looking downfield. The ball's up and out of the reach of her receiver and the corner. So now it's 4th and close.
Credit Montreal Blue, too. You had about all 5 defenders that looked like that were standing minimum 5 yards back. They were giving up that first down yardage that time, and they knew what the game plan was for Montreal White that time, looking for a score.
And still getting pressure on that quarterback as well. Be interesting to see where they go. Do you go a pitch right over the line? Do you try and do some kind of a slant here as they're going to line up bunched up on the line? Back in the gun, she takes a snap. They're going to go a quick hitter right past the first down line. She is going to go out of bounds. About an 8-yard pickup right there.
That was a really good play by Montreal White, and I mean, I credit Montreal Blue, again, giving up the first down yardage by allowing so much open field in front, but they were trying to limit how much space you would have on that second attempt, because you got to remember, after that first down, you got to score. So the longer the field, the better that plays into the hands of the defense. But credit Montreal White, they found an open seam once again left side of that field and took it for a big chunk.
Yeah, you'd spend too much time worrying about that first down line. You're going to give up a bigger line, which is the one where you actually score points. White looking for their second score in this game.
Quarterback for this team has been a superstar all day, making some great passes.
Taking it deep in the backfield. Throw is made over the middle, and another catch made by 11, and a quick flag pull there from Blue.
Another huge chunk play, and now only third down. You got 2 plays with minimal gainage to get another score.
Right back as she's got pressure. Kept her flag. She tried to go with the quick little shovel pass there, and it doesn't go anywhere.
Number 11's been a hot target all day for the Montreal White team, Sam, and on that play, she actually ended up slipping and falling, taking her out of the play momentarily, and I think that was the intended target because their quarterback had to make shift and try to find someone else, just ended up throwing it away.
Tight defense by their downfield by Blue is what's going to help as well.
But this is a big play now because if Blue can get the stoppage, they can absolutely get this ball back and try to get it down for a score. This is huge for Montreal Blue.
Big momentum play here as we get ready.
If you're Montreal Blue in this situation with the way that Montreal White's been just nickel and diming those left and right sides of the sidelines too. They're playing the sideline game and they're getting big yardage for it. The last time up, they were looking towards that corner again. Both these teams, it seems like, look for the corner of the end zones. I'm curious to see if they're going to look corner to corner again.
They're going to line up here wide with the quarterback deep back in the backfield here.
Risky play too, widening it up.
Back they go, and it's a post corner roll, but they've got somebody on the ground. She's got a lot of time. Broken up there by number 13 on Blue, and that is a huge stop for Blue.
Tremendous focus by Montreal Blue defensively that time. They didn't give up on that play until the ball was released from the quarterback, and despite the fact that Montreal White had some players that were falling down as well, did not let that stop them from becoming complacent themselves and taking the play off after a certain point.
You got to think familiarity playing a part here in this one. Both teams are a little familiar with their work. So, it's going to be who makes the mistake first.
Love to see these type of teams, too, that you never really get a chance to see them without these type of events from U.S. Flags. As it looks like, I believe we're going into a halftime now, as I think both teams, they're going to be meeting on both sides. So I think we were going into a halftime currently here between the two Montreal teams.
Before your team steps up to the plate, we're here to help you step up your game. Game Changer is the #1 app for youth baseball and softball. Game Changer takes youth sports apps to a whole other level with incredible features like easy-to-use scorekeeping and free live streaming. It's time to retire the old spiral-bound scorebook. With Game Changer, your scorekeeper can quickly enter every play in the game right on a smartphone or tablet. Those plays are automatically translated into over 150 stats, including batting and pitching sprite charts. And after every game, the app generates an article recapping the action, just like you'd find in the sports section of your local newspaper. Best of all, we've made it easy for you and your staff to access all of your stats.
And second half in this one, as White still ahead in this one, 7-0, but Blue starting with the ball.
And Blue really needs a score. Montreal White took that initial drive down the field for a
Deep
score.
throw down, 25's got room to go. Touchdown Blue, as she found the lane, a lot of green in front of her, and Montreal strikes first in the second half.
The angle that I was watching that at too, Sam, gave me the unique vantage point in seeing how she read that. Threw that diagonally across the field and a perfect strike over the defense, and 25 just made it look good the rest of the way.
Yeah, you get that throw right over the shoulder. She gets the hips away from the defender, and then it's all forward motion. She turns on the Jets into the end zone, and now they're, I assume, going to go for one to try and tie this ball game.
Would you take a Samba class to improve your hip motion, Sam?
You may
play
just
flag
have
football?
to.
Looking to tie this game up now. Big play for Montreal Blue.
We got a flag down as she throws it over. The catch is made.
In between defense, too. I mean, the defense converging in the end zone.
And the flag is waved off.
I believe it was on the defense. So, yeah, I think they're going to give the score. At least the referee initially pointed to the defensive side. But
so to the best of our knowledge, it is 7-7 in this one.
Unless they opted to take the penalty to move it closer and now attempt the 2-point try, and I think that might be the case in this one.
And that, I believe, is exactly what is going on.
So they were
6-7.
debating if they wanted to take that extra point or try to take the lead. They're going to try to go for the lead now, and I like it, being aggressive.
See if they can go second time around. Throw into the end zone, and no good there. And 6-7 is where this one is going to remain. White taking over, maintaining the lead.
Sometimes you roll the dice and sometimes it doesn't pay off, but after the throw number 10 made on the last play too, fitting it through the defense like that, you had to take your chances with her once again. Almost made another heck of a throw, just couldn't quite reel in the catch.
White's going to take a deep snap into the backfield over the middle, and number 11, who has been all day today. Another catch, about a 6-yard pass right there. Quick flag pull, but she has been a playmaker time after time after time.
17 and 13 for Montreal Blue, played great defense on that. Coming in for the trap on the sideline, really giving 11 no running space for Montreal White. They did a good job of limiting her yards after catch on that one.
As sure-handed as they get, and it's back into the backfield, and the flag is finally pulled, and the rush finally pays off.
Big time, too, as Montreal Blue really putting on the comeback caps right now. They didn't get the lead. They're still trailing in this one, but they're looking to get the ball right back.
So they go from what would have been on an incomplete, a third and close, to a third and make a big play here. 22, 2 steps outside of her own end zone when she takes the snap. Back in the backfield, she's looking, and guess who she's going after? Number 11, and it's a fourth. Oh, gosh, give me, what, 8?
Number 13, again, that time, didn't have 17 for Montreal Blue helping her out. She took that one solo dolo defensively on the near side sideline and did a great job shutting 11 down from any further yardage.
Yeah, it looks like where they spotted the ball is going to be a little bit closer, so closer to like a 4th and 5.
Interesting part of the game right now. Montreal Blue needs to stop trying to get back into it.
Back into the backfield, over, in and out of the hands. Big time defense by number 6 from Montreal Blue. So now they're going to take back over on offense, and they've got a chance to take the lead.
And, I mean, she's got the long arms, too, and she made sure she utilized them, too. The wingspan came right in to break that one up. Big time defensive play on Montreal Blue's side.
Yeah, you had to wonder, was that going for one on the last offensive series going to come back to bite them? They give the defense to give their offense another shot.
Put faith in the defense paid off. Let's see if the offense can deliver on their end of the bargain.
10 takes it in her own end zone. She throws it, and there's 15. Flag is pulled after she grabs about a 5-yard grab.
That's a nice chunk play to just get yourself about half the distance, a little bit more than what you needed. Obviously, you can get the first down, and that's what you're looking to do. Check mark that one. Blue Nose only trailing by 1 right now. They don't need big plays. They don't need to rush. They can take their time, put together a well-sustained drive, get those 6 points.
Second down here for Montreal Blue. Down by 1 here in this one, 6-7. Flag not pulled. She's going to find 8 over the line as they're going to get their first down.
Nice job, too, and that looked like a slant route, and, I mean, she just kept cutting it diagonally up the field, avoiding defenders. Past the first down markers, Blues in business.
Looking to score here as they are still down by 1. The extra point, the separator in this one. Ball getting ready to be snapped. Back to the quarterback they go. Tough rush. They're going to find number 2 on the under route.
Yeah.
Grabs about 3 yards before her flag is pulled.
Try to grab as much yardage as they could on that one, trying to make it easier on the upcoming downs. I like that play on first to just try to get something positive in the books.
Running in here to second down here for Montreal Blue. Again, down by 1 here in this one.
Taking the time in the huddle. They really want to make sure that the plays are executed correctly this deep into the red zone.
Ball getting ready to be snapped. 1 wide receiver wide. Tough rush. Back into the middle they go. They're going to grab 5 yards. 1 is going to grab the flag before that play gets any more momentum.
15 felt the defense creeping in on her from both sides. Still was calling for it emphatically, too. We could hear her all the way over here. And, boy, she reeled that one in and made this third down really manageable for Blue to take a lead.
Yeah, it takes a 5-yard stop route there, and then, kind of reminds you of a post player in basketball. Feed me the rock. Back to 10 they go, into the backfield. Tough rush. She can't run. Finds 25, and it's good for a Blue touchdown.
That's just one of those examples of extend the play and good things can happen, and that's exactly what their quarterback did for Montreal Blue. She was avoiding the sack and waited for one of her girls to get open. They did, and she found her in the end zone.
Appears that they're going to go for 1 here, but I wouldn't be surprised if they went for 2.
No, no doubt either way, but you take the lead. You want to just make sure you can pad it with at least something here. More comfortable taking it from 1.
Deep back is the quarterback into the back of the corner. Good for another one in this game. 14-7. 13-7. Your number.
She snuck behind the defense that time. They lost track of her. Wide open back corner of the end zone. Found her for the extra point. Also got to shout out my man from Revenge Sports, Jeremy McGee, for hooking us up with all the frames today. And, I mean, they're great looks as well. And, Sam, I think $20 for some of these sunglasses as well. Some great prices as well. Affordable sunglasses with great looks.
Great value and a great catch right there as number 12 going to get her flag pulled, but not before she's going to grab 8 to 9 yards on that one.
12 for White was looking good, too, after the catch as well, and the way she was able to rack up the yak on after the play.
Second down here in this playoff game in the girls' division.
So Montreal scored on that first drive. Now that they've taken 2 consecutive punches in the mouth, how are they going to respond offensively?
And that's by trying to take one down into the end zone. That one no good, and a tight rush on the quarterback on that one.
You got to feel for Montreal White right now that has to be a wake-up call. Now you were leading most of this game. After a halftime, all of a sudden Montreal Blue storms out of the gates, another score. Now all of a sudden you find yourself trailing in this one.
Yeah, you've had 2 unsuccessful series back-to-back. So they're going to line up here, bunched up, 22 deep in the backfield. Takes the snap and 2 on the rush. Doesn't get the flag, but they're going to get the pass off. And they are short of the first down here.
But still, just to get anything positive that time, that was a great job by Montreal White of just finding something positive yardage-wise to gain. Now it makes it manageable for a first down.
You got to get over that line, otherwise.
They're giving it to them, too.
Yeah. Here they go, and they're going to go quick 12 over the middle, and that's going to be good for a Montreal White first down.
We've been talking about this, though, all day, too. Where you stop them past that first down marker has a huge factor on that second I guess, the second half of each drive, right? And Montreal Blue did a great job. You're only looking about a step beyond that first down marker they got.
Yeah, and what type of plays you're establishing plays a big part too. If you're killing them over the middle, you know, sometimes that deep part of the field is going to open up. They've had a little bit of mixture of both.
Montreal.
So they're going to stack up here over here on the right, fake the handoff. In the middle is one all alone, and good for about a 4 or 5 yard gain right there.
Montreal Blue bit on the running fake that time, and Montreal White, I was surprised too, hasn't ran the ball at all, so I'm surprised that Blue sold on the fake, but they did, and it left a girl wide open middle of the field.
Yeah, even when you get a lateral in the backfield there, you got to be thinking they're going to throw it again anyway, so you can't even go all in on the backfield. Snap is back, 22 with the rock. Throw is made out of bounds, but did the flag get pulled? And the answer is no.
And honestly, great pursuit by number 2 for Montreal Blue that time, and really forced a quick decision out of the hands of the quarterback for Montreal White, and honestly had the huge reasoning why the pass was incomplete after.
Biggest thing you can do with a playmaker is make them uncomfortable, and that's what they're doing with the quarterback. Getting in there, don't let her have a lot of time to actually dissect the defense, and then mistakes will get made. 2 to the left, 1 to the right here for White as they take the snap. Throw is tipped.
And look at number 2 for Montreal Blue coming up with the big defensive plays. Back-to-back, forced a hurry in the last snap. That time got hands all over it and ruled it dead.
Game-changing plays for that number 2 on Montreal Blue. And a timeout going to be taken here. One of only 3. So we'll be right back.
Before your team steps up to the plate, we're here to help you step up your game. Game Changer is the #1 app for youth baseball and softball. Game Changer takes youth sports apps to a whole other level with incredible features like easy-to-use scorekeeping and free live streaming. It's time to retire the old spiral-bound scorebook. With Game Changer, your scorekeeper can quickly enter every play in the game right on a smartphone or tablet. Those plays are automatically translated into over 150 stats, including batting and pitching sprite charts. And after every game, the app generates an article recapping the action, just like you'd find in the sports section of your local news.
And we are back here as Blue trying to get another stop here. White, number 22, deep in the backfield.
Needing a score here to try to tie this one up. Montreal White trailing.
Found 23. Now she makes the catch. Is it good for the touchdown, or is she short? She is short, just short it looks like.
And it fumbled into the end zone. So that one is going to decide the game, I believe. And it's going to become a Montreal White unfortunate loser in this one because they had the pass off. They had the catch right at the line. And it looks like they had it, but they're going to discuss here with both officials. But the one official that was right there in on the play said it was ruled dead and fumbled into the end zone.
Well, I'll tell you what, to their benefit is the fact that the footage exists. So if they want to go back to the cameras, it's ready for them now. But they are going to accept it, and that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Montreal Blue flipped this one on its head, too. After taking that initial score against them, they flipped it on its head and came back with 2 consecutives.